In today's video, I'll do a follow-up on CryptoHopper and I'll show you my exact setting to make my CryptoHopper successful. So let's start this right now. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a wonderful day. If this is your first time here and you like making money in crypto, well, make sure you hit the subscribe button because this is the kind of content I do on this channel. All right, so if this is your first time you're watching one of my video on CryptoHopper and you don't know exactly what it is, I'll put a link up here in the description so you can have a little bit more detail exactly on what it is a CryptoHopper and have an overview on how it's working. Because today my video will be a follow-up on the previous video I did on CryptoHopper to show you what's the setting I've been modifying for the last couple days, and I'll show you my result now for the last 2 or 3 weeks. All right, so let's start. So if you don't know what's CryptoHopper, I'll put a link below the video in the description so you can have access to their website, and if you sign up you can get a 7 days free trial. Also, they have a promotion for the weekend, for the Valentine weekend, so I'm assuming it will be only during this weekend only. They have a 30% discount if you use this code right there, which is Valentine, and I'm assuming it will be only for the weekend, so it will be on the code will be applied only on your first invoice. So if you take a yearly subscription, well, you have 30% for the whole year, and if you take only for 1 month, well, they will apply the 30% for that month. But anyway, you can just have a look and see how it works for you, and you can follow me along if you want. And remember guys, I'm not a financial expert. This is just a passion for me. This is what I like to do, and it's a good way for me to make extra money. So let me show you my dashboard where we are today. So this is where I'm at right now. So this is good. The last video I had a 0 open position, but right now the market seems to be a little bit better. It was on the downside. It was on the downside for probably the last 6 hours, so it wasn't that good. But now it's starting to pick up and getting very good result. So as you can see right now, I'm at almost 18% profit for the last 13 days, so almost 2 weeks. So that's a little bit more than 2% average per day, which is pretty good. So right now I have 5 open position. There are 4 are in profit and still have 1 negative. Then that one was open 11 hours ago. So if let's say I do this, so I have one that just opened 1 minute ago, 1 hour ago. Actually there was 2. BCH 6 hours ago, and AAVE that this one's been open for 11 hours and it's still negative right now, but it's all good. It's part of the game. And if I show you my results, so my latest trade, how it's been going, so let's go on the trade history and I'll show you just the sell. Actually it will be a little bit easy to see. So let's remove the buy and just do a buy search. There we go. So if we look, so from the most recent one, and we're going back in time, so the last one that just closed actually was a dot. I just did 10% on this one. There's manual short, just never mind those one. Those one are like, I'm still doing some tests for different kind of features, but never mind those one. Just we'll be looking only at trailing stop loss, the strategies, and that's it. So 10%. So I had 1 negative here, 1 here positive, and we have like 2 negative here. So those one was done this morning. So like I said, the last night and this morning wasn't too good. So we got like 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 negative for the last maybe 18 hours. and then from there manual short, never mind those one. So that was from yesterday afternoon. So 0.29, 36, 368, 7.57, 635, 312. So those one are all positive trade that's been happening. And then I had a few negative one here. Actually, those two was stop loss, and I'll be talking about that today. We'll do some modification on the stop loss if you haven't did it. I realized the stop loss on my previous setting was way too low, and I was being sold when it was just a flash crash, like for a few minutes. The bots was selling my position, so this will change. And then I have one negative here, and then a lot again of positive one here. So guys, negative, see, stop loss again 6%. That should not happen. So it's normal to have a negative trade. Don't panic like I was maybe a little bit at the beginning. This is totally normal. Your average has to be positive, but you will get negative because it wouldn't be possible to get 100% of the time positive trade. But you want your average to be on the positive side. So yes, it's normal to have a few negative, but what you want is to have a lot of positive. So as you can see, I have a lot more green than I have a red one. And this is what we like. So let me go back here on the just to show you my stats. So let's go back since I started. It was on January 30th, and let's say of the day of this recording, which is the 12th, and let's apply. So see, right now I'm at $150 return for almost 2 weeks. And if I go look at my chart right here, so at the beginning there was $767, and up to now, I have no clue what it is. I guess it's just a glitch, but anyway, today I have $983. So it's a pretty good gain for only almost 2 weeks. Like it's been 13 days so far. So my profit is still pretty good. I'm at 21% increase for the last 2 weeks, which is very good. So let me show you some of the modification I did since the last video to tweak it and to make it a little bit better. Let's take my note. All right, so the first thing will be into the strategy itself. So if you go to your strategies and you select the current strategy you're using for your hopper, so mine will be this one, so it would be the name you've been putting. There's a small change that I did. So for the buy, what I did, I changed the sell signal period here to 10. So just change that to 10, the rest don't change. And for the sell, what I did, I changed it to 8. So basically what it does, it wait a little bit longer for to enter a position, and it get a little bit more aggressive to sell. So sometimes it will sell before it dip. The negative side of this, it might keep increasing, but at least if there's a major dip, the bots will sell the position. So make sure if you change that, you click save to save your configuration. And the other thing I did was in the base config. I changed the stop loss. Yes, very important. That thing did make me lose a couple trade, and probably if you're doing the exact same thing as me, you probably had some negative that could be prevented. So the stop loss, I changed it to 14%. And why 14%? It's just because I look at my chart and I was looking at the big dip. Let's take actually a real one. Let's go to my dashboard and let's go here. stop loss right here. So that's a good example. 11% my stop loss it was. So that was IOTA. Let's look at the date. It was on the 10th at 7:40 a.m. The 10th. See right here, this thing right here. See, I had the stop loss right here, which was not necessary because it was just like a flash crash, and it just came up right after, and then couple of hours after it just skyrocketed, which I lost all that profit. So if I measure the wick, it was a actually total it was almost 20%, but that was at the highest peak. So if I took my position, like the trailing bot took position probably around here, probably enter a position somewhere here, so my loss was like almost 14%. So that's what I did. So I went to the setting and then I changed it to 14%. You can make it a little bit higher if you want to, and I'll see probably myself I'll change it, but for now 14%, it's fine. So it won't sell unless it goes below 14% loss, but it's fine if the trading bot or the trade goes below 10%. Just let it go and it should come back up. If it doesn't, the signal, the strategy will figure it out itself and it will sell. And the other thing I changed is the trailing stop loss. I reduced it because I realized sometime there was a couple good trade. So I reduced it to 4.8 and 2.5. So 4.8, the trailing stop loss kicked in, and wait for the price to go below 2.5% of its highest price after the 4.8. So let's say at 4.8, trailing stop loss kicked in, and the price keep going up, let's say till 6%, and then from 6% it start to fall back, while the bots will sell when it reach 2.5% below the 6%, which was the highest price. And why I did this, if you look at your dashboard, sometimes I was seeing here some percentage was going like 3, 4, 5%, and then they would just go back on the negative side after a couple hours, and I realized that there would probably be a good trade. The negative side of this, again, it could be on the long run, the price might go back up again and higher, which is possible, but I prefer to reduce it and to make more frequent profit. So let's say BCH right now it's at 1.89. So as soon as it's gonna reach the I set it up at 4.8%. So as soon it will hit 4.8%, the trailing stop loss will kick in, and will monitor the price until it get to the highest, and then it will sell 2.5 below that. So that's one of the things I changed, and I did see a increase in profit. So profit was a little bit lower, but it was more frequent. And also, maybe one suggestion I could give you: try to configure your hopper to make smaller trade, like smaller costs. Like right now I'm trading around between $70 and $80 per trade, so that way if you have one that get very negative, it's no big deal because you have multiple open position. So even let's say this one goes down at minus 5%, well, it's no big deal. It's only like $60, $70, $80 at minus 5%, but you have like 3, 4, 5 or 6 other position already open with the same price and that are in profit, so it's no big deal. So it's a good thing maybe to have more open position with smaller value. That would be another option, and to change that, all you have to go is to config, base config, and it would be right here, coin and amount. You select the percentage and it will tell you approximately how much it would represent. So I just hope everything makes sense. So let me know if you have any question, any comment, if there's any topic that you would like me to talk to you about, or anything you would like me to cover or show you. Let me know in the comment below. If you're not subscribed, well, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss any of those futures video. And if you did appreciate this video, please, all I'm asking is just a like button. So I just hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you very soon on the next one. So thank you. Bye bye.